very intrigued to see how this is going to go because they've had their bouts, and I'm pretty sure Hukon actually lost to Boss Hog not too long ago. So this is definitely a anyone can take this type deal, which is what we love around here.
Yeah, and you know, Hukon going up a lot of percent early on in this game. You know, it's ethereal gates, so pretty big blast zones. Not looking to get those kills too early on, but as long as you can get, oh my god, doesn't matter how close the blast zone is if it's a spike like that.
Absolutely, and Hukon establishing a really strong early lead now, thanks to that one. Let's see though. No jump on this Arcane, and Boss Hog's juggle state is definitely not one to be scoffed at.
Yeah, you know, there's so much damage coming out from Hukon just here and there. Wow, what a parry!
Well, they may not be getting too much off of it, but still, Boss Hog is gonna need to try and find a nice clean hit, and there it is, getting to take that stock.
Yeah, if you're Boss Hog, how you're looking to get back into this game?
So the biggest thing that Boss Hog is currently struggling with is getting counter hit a decent bit, and just needs to try and establish a place where they actually get to play more neutral.
Oh,
just get it, because they're just kind of getting up neutral a lot. They're not getting to pull a rock that much, or at least they're not getting to utilize rock a whole lot. So they might need to rethink using maybe more neutral throw could probably actually potentially go a long way. I think is trying to approach with a neutral throw instead of always forward throwing, because I feel like I always see I feel like I never see neutral throw from Boss Hog, at least not I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of damage coming out, you know, once Boss Hog was able to play that neutral game. And Hukon off stage in a bad position. That puddle is still on stage, but Boss Hog is very ready to cover that, and covering the side B as well with the up strong.
Yeah, Boss Hog definitely seems to have a pretty good grasp of the rinse repeat on the Arcane edge guard, so I think that's absolutely where Boss Hog is trying to look for the most.
Yeah, but you know, we got the tried and true frame 7 down strong from Arcane, going to be evening things back up, and Hukon's own combo game going to be taking the lead here.
Alright, Chubb's Boss Hog off stage keeps fighting a little bit, pops out the bubbles. With perfect sweet spot back here, that is going to be a dead Boss Hog. That's one of the roughest situations to try and recover from as a Crag. A very, very strong play from Hukon.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't have Pillar there, like, it's just kind of over at that point. Like, man, that was actually such a back and forth game. And Boss Hog, well, the moment Boss Hog can play neutral, right? It's generally a lot nicer, but going to be going back to the same stage, you know, it was a super close game. Hukon, once again, doing a lot of damage early on.
Bub's not going too much, but oh, that spacing! Actually crazy.
Oh my god. And alright, and just barely missing out on that nair from Boss Hog. But Arcane in a bad position, no puddle on deck. Alright, we're seeing this rinse and repeat once again. The bubble butt going to give Hukon a spot back on stage.
Charging that down a bit too much and getting punished to hell and back for it. Let's see. Oh, barely nicking with the side special, so Hukon does end up getting to come back.
Alright, but you know, we're playing a little bit of neutral here, but once Boss Hog's off stage, the question is, how much more neutral are we going to be able to play?
Oh, perfect! That was so smart! Ended up breaking the pillar and jump canceling off of it to get out that fast forward that Hukon definitely I was not ready for.
Yeah, no, that was incredible coming out from Boss Hog. But the puddle on the pillar, meaning that there's nowhere for Boss Hog to go. The up air is going to take it right off the top, and Hukon looking to rack up damage and get some extra credit on this stock.
Slipping a decent bit of it into... Still keeps going. Boss Hog not managing to get any of these bubble parries, so Hukon can kind of just relentlessly put them out. Oh god. Boss Hog is trying to find this final hit, but Hukon just keeps racking up more and more percent. Is it possible we see Hukon take a stock first in this situation?
Oh my god, and you know, this 170 on Arcane, but that air friction meaning so much for Hukon here. Oh my god, taking the second stock, 176, and still nowhere near death.
Okay, Boss Hog is definitely looking a little shaky right now. It's trying to find the one opening and finally gets it! Just charking below Hukon until eventually finding a perfect opening.
Hey, you know, sharking the only real way to be taking out the water dog at this point. And, you know, Hukon in such a good position already, like, just comes back and already just taking control of the entire stage.
Yep. Alright, perfectly defending against the side special. Gets the down tilt, does not end up going for the up special, even though it would have connected. Did not have the full faith in it. Gets that down strong, not going to kill just yet, but Boss Hog is going to be struggling.
Alright, and wow, that up air going to take it all the way from down there! And right off the top, and Hukon going up 2 games on Ethereal Gates. And where does Boss Hog go at this point?
A very good question, Anti, and very curious to see us. Like, at this point, you won't have that confidence. We're gonna be seeing Jules Veil. Alright, I can see it.
I mean, Jules Veil, very, very much neutral heavy, right? But Boss Hog, once again, always going for the forward throws on the rock, not going for the neutral throws that you were suggesting earlier.
Alright.
I
do also think another thing that Boss Hog isn't really utilizing much that could help a lot is actually just using rock for the sake of shards instead of just rock. Is very, very potent, especially at certain angles, but oh my god!
Yeah, speaking of angles, that was a nasty one. Going to be sending it right to the depths. But, alright, Boss Hog, with that Nair, is going to even up the percents of full stock up. This is something we haven't seen earlier in the set, and this is looking like a completely different game.
For sure, Anti, for sure. Now that Hukon has to play from behind, I do think that Boss Hog is going to be in a situation they're a lot more comfortable in. When the working has to come to him, and he can safely try and flick the rock at an approaching character, might end up working out a little bit better. We shall see.
Yeah, and you know, Boss Hog in a bad position, should be able to pillar, but Hukon, oh my god, didn't land on stage!
I don't think he might not have realized that the pillar got broken.
Yeah, and it was just barely, like, pixels away from landing on stage there. And, you know, Hukon going to be getting forward air for his troubles, but once again, Orcane's air friction makes it so hard to kill off the side.
Alright, Boss Hog just keeping up the edge guard, ends up getting the rock throw on the other side as well, and just kind of keeps going, gets that down strong, and Boss Hog looking really pretty right now.
Yeah, it's a completely different game that we saw from the first 2 games in this set, and Boss Hog, you know, trying to get that extra credit in, but Hukon not letting it happen.
Alright, gets to land. Let's see. Hukon is very much suppressing right now. There's no air dodge. Managed to get it back, but still very much nearing the type of percentage where Hukon has been taking stocks already. Okay. Lots of damage now.
Alright, this could be bad for Boss Hog, you know, but 52% on Hukon's nothing to scoff at, right? And this is climbing, down strong, going to be able to take it, but that's some good extra credit.
Okay, gets Hukon into that situation as well. There's no double jump. Hukon is gonna be forced into a bad situation either way. This is one where, yeah, they had to commit to the teleport. So much damage. This is gonna be kill percent if Boss Hog gets one correct read.
Oh! Just pixels away from the sweet spot there, and Hukon back in the game, able to rack up so much damage. This could spell disaster for Boss Hog.
Still keeping up. Oh my god, Boss Hog going a little too hard. Might have missed a jumper forward air there. Not getting the exact hit he needs. And Hukon is climbing back so much, so fast. Chasing down.
Oh my god, and... Oh, I'm just holding my breath.
Oh, that is gonna be
my
enough.
god!
Okay,
It's just
alright.
barely going to be able to take it off.
Puts himself on the board, and now what is gonna be Hukon's counterpick next? I'm curious if it's gonna be something like Merchant Port, because I do know Hukon quite likes Merchant Port! Wow, did I call that one?
Yo, popping off. I mean, what can I say at that point? But, you know, we got Orcane on the home stage, but Boss Hog actually in a very good position, already doing so much damage, getting the rinse and repeat edge guards. And, you know, this is looking a little bit like as if it was Boss Hog's counter pick.
Right, so in due time, I'm sure Hukon will show his true colors today. Like, we already saw, like, on that last counter pick where Boss Hog managed to establish the lead, that Hukon more than enough has the adaptability to manage to come back from pretty much anything. So, as it's looking right now, starting to take a command.
Oh my god.
Command in neutral a bit.
Yeah, speaking of which, like, dear lord, Hukon's just doing so much damage, already lapped Boss Hog in percent, and the up air going to take it right off the top. And this was looking so good for Boss Hog at the beginning, though.
Yep, it really was, but dear lord, Hukon has completely stolen everything from Boss Hog's neutral and just not letting up. Surprised to not see any bubbles from that down tilt afterwards in reaction, but just kind of keeping the puddle on stage.
Yeah, you know, Hukon's just going for super safe stuff, not going to give any opportunities for parries here, and right when I say it, Commentator's Curse.
Yup. Absolute classic. So far, Boss Hog is just kind of trying to throw out options a little bit, trying to play a more defensive game, trying to counteract Hukon approaching, but Hukon wasn't approaching, and Hukon finally gets to get in through all of Boss Hog's attempted defense, and is sitting really nicely at a whole stock lead.
Yeah, and, you know, that's already 29% and counting. Like, Hukon's firmly in the driver's seat. So little for Boss Hog to do here. Great down throw on the rock to get a little bit more height. And, oh, another parry on the F-Strong. Boss Hog is calling these out.
The callouts are not going to be quite enough because Hukon is going to be rolling right on into loser's quarters and taking Boss Hog out at 7.
Yeah, and it turns out, you know, like, the callouts were good from Boss Hog, but the callout with that hydroplane up strong from Orcane, you know, puddle boosted too, is just not enough. Not enough callouts in the world for Boss Hog to deal with that.
Yeah, no, not all that. That thing is chunky. It's what we like to call chungular, where it's quite a chungular.
Oh lord. Oh man, that's a new one. I haven't heard that one before.